Hey guys, today or tonight I'm going to talk about angel number 1017. Actually, angel number or 1017 is actually coming up on Saturday. Just a couple of days here, actually another day or so, depending where you are and when you're listening to this. Today is 10:15 at 10:56 p.m. where I am. So just another day here. We're going to hit 1017. Anyway, I'm going to talk about guardian or angel number 1017. And I am getting it from angelnumber.org. 1017 angel number meaning and symbolism. Have you ever felt like your guardian angels are all around you, watching your every step? Somehow that feeling of comfort is present in your life, even though there is only a small sign that this might be true. Then you have probably seen angel numbers around you that confirm these suspicions for you at a certain moment in your life. In today's article, we will discuss the secret meaning and symbolism of the angel number 1017 and what kind of symbolism lies behind it. Number 1017, what does it mean? Angel number 1017 is telling you to appreciate yourself and stop being afraid to show others who you are. Having a good appreciation of ourselves is something indispensable to become happy, because after all, there is no person like us, and we should learn to love what distinguishes us from others and makes us special. However, today it is not uncommon to see people who have low self-esteem for the most diverse reasons, something that prevents them from standing out and developing their full potential, in addition to making them static in today's world, because they dare not go out or go beyond their routines. As you can see, this aspect can become a much bigger obstacle than you imagine. However, it is good to know that before throwing in the towel, there is an alternative to overcome, and those However, it is good to know that before throwing in the towel, there's an alternative to overcome and change those areas that make you feel insecure. If you really want to start being comfortable with who you are, it will be excellent that you apply in your world. If you really want to start being comfortable with who you are, it will be excellent that you apply in your daily life the advice that I'm going to give you below. Assimilate what shames you and reflect on what you can do to transform it into something positive. We all have flaws and we feel insecure about one or two peculiar things, even if we try to appear otherwise. It is something you should keep in mind before feeling like the only unfortunate person in the world, because you must be aware that nothing is as bad as it looks. Although this does not mean you can do nothing to improve all that complexes you. You just have to seriously reflect on your fears and discover if it is worth accepting or modifying them to make them something you can be proud of. Don't limit yourself saying you can't do it. There are overweight people who manage to have their ideal figure. Someone with pronunciation problems or stuttering managed to speak correctly in several languages. There are people who have severe disabilities, but that did not stop them from There are some people who have severe disabilities, but that did not stop them to become very important professionals in their field. So what is it that shames you and you want to change for your overcoming? We already said that we all have flaws, but don't forget those things that you're not ashamed to show. Maybe you have a stature that many envy, a voice for which everyone is flattering you, or you are especially good at cooking, science, or the arts. Do not forget that. You may be wasting valuable opportunities to shine before others on something you are passionate about if you are hiding by feeling lowered with self-esteem. You can't let that happen. On the contrary, continue cultivating yourself in your best aspects while taking care to correct those that are negative. When you least expect it, you will have left behind the complexes that do not allow you to show your most shining self, and you will have become a figure worthy of admiration. The important thing is that you never lose faith in yourself, because if you do, who will be responsible for getting up? The worst mistake you can make is to turn your back. It may take time, but if you try with all your conviction, you will become who you always dreamed of. The secret meaning and symbolism. The angel number 1017 is a powerful union of angel numbers 10 and 17, but we can also see numbers 1, 0, and 7 in this number sequence. The angel number 10 is a symbol of change and becoming something you have always dreamed of being. This angel number is going to help you find your way back to the right path and lead you to a happier and brighter future. Angel number 1 is a symbol of being number 1 in everything you do. This angel number is pushing you to become a better person and braver in every sense of the word. There is no time to waste, and life is not going to wait on you to gather strength to go after what you want. The angel number 0 is an angel number that represents our ability to envision our future and not being afraid of jumping into the unknown. The 0 is simply a sign of many opportunities, and we can always achieve anything if we try hard enough. The number 7 is a symbol of luck and happiness. Having this number in your life is always a great addition and a good omen to have in your life. At the mental level, 17 is where a simple number 8 echoes, therefore, as a harvester of the sown. On a concrete level, this digit vibrates with the presence of everything done as light or obscurantism. So thoughts come to life in the form of people and events that show how you or have. On a concrete level, this digit vibrates with the presence of everything done as light or obscurantism. So thoughts come to life in the form of people and events that show how you are or have acted. Challenge 17 is a composite number. Challenge 17 as a composite number is overcoming obstacles. The 17 being initially an 8 clearly shows us having sown what is being harvested somewhere in history. Those who are born one day 17 should be on day. Those who were born on day 17, which my mom is, her birthday is Saturday. Those who are born on day 17 may feel lucky. It is a rapidly evolving number, but it is not easy to carry or understand. The message is that you have to find the meaning to the route. The message is that you have to find the meaning to the route from the hand of hope that is in the heart, that is in a heart optimistic. The great stumbling block of 17 is the lack of faith, because to be able to believe, they need to see, and to be able to act, they need self-confidence. That implies that they rarely resort to their inner conviction, so they are filled with doubts and insecurities. Those who have this number on their day of birth should take this empty leap in order to move towards a more transcendent spiritual plane, sweep the superficial, and conquer their own worth. Love and angel numbers 1017. Every way of overcoming has its falls, which serve as lessons. If you let the mistakes you make become a trap you can't get out of, then you are sabotaging yourself. What exactly do you fear? To disappointment? What can others say when they see you fail? If you think about it, a true fighter wouldn't let things like this stop him, and you have to fight at the expense of everything to get what you want. Then assimilate the idea that you can be wrong, and don't let that give you fear. Just as there is a possibility of losing, there is also the triumph. And are you not more comforted in thinking about this? And the best thing is that there is nothing to stop you, because you can try as many times as you want, as long as necessary. Do not discourage this perspective before there have been people who will take time to achieve success, but they did. That with what you would like to replace all aspects that you don't like about yourself can be your motivation. Do you want to lose weight? Crop a photo showing a body like which you would like to look, and look at it every day to persevere in your diet and exercises. Do you want to play a guitar like the professionals? Practice every day. and listen to music and videos of your favorite artists, imagining that one day you will imagining that one day that the day will come when you will be equal to them. But remember that is nothing impossible, but it is what you decide, but it is you who decides how far to go. Motivation and passion for what you do are two keys that will allow you to go far. So it seems that everything gets and against you. Stay focused on your goals and don't let anything separate you from them. There is absolutely nothing in the world that can stop you unless you give it power over you. Interesting fact about number 1017. Having been followed by a certain number is an interesting thing to experience. We probably all were there, and it was fun for us to see how many times we can see the same number in a short period of time. There was one that was repeated to me all night, and it was the one that I lacked to win the prizes, the 17. What did he want to tell me? Well, I already deciphered it. However, I wanted to share its meaning, also because we are already very close to a year 17. This was written up in 2016, it appears. So the number 17 belongs to the so-called composite numbers, being an 8 in essence. It has the independence of 1 and the magic of 7. Not in vain, the Chaldeans call it, I don't know that word, called it the star of the magician, because those who had it as their birth digit, they were considered to be led by the good star. Throughout the history of mankind, we have many examples of how the stars have served as great guides. In ancient times, astronomers possessed knowledge about the movements of the stars and practical geometry. Buildings, symbolic stones were built based on stellar alignments and geometric schemes. Cultures such as the Babylonian accurately measured the revolution of the planets and the month in which they developed. Another great example in the observation of the stars and temple constructions is found in the Egyptian culture. The Pyramid of Giza was aligned with the polar star. That was how they determined the beginning of the seasons, using her shadow position. The Mayans were also knowledgeable about astronomy and were based on stellar observations, so Venus was nominated the great morning star, of great importance in everything region. Among the most famous stars known during the course of history, we can name the Star of Bethlehem. The wise traveled following her, and she stopped over the place where Jesus was born. Numerological speaking, it had to do with the above because it symbolizes the act of faith put into action. Strictly speaking, it is to act with the force of self-creation, since it implies developing and being carried away by intuition, by the designs of the heart and not the mind. The 17 represents the star as a guide, the map that guides navigators, the direction that must be followed in the moments or stages that we are lost. It symbolizes the guidance and presence which in our interior is manifested in one way or another, externally as the great creative force. This force must be accompanied by the great capacity for strengthening the spirit with sharpness, with hope, with mercy, and very important to stand out without a revengeful spirit, especially in the darkest moments of existence, precisely when this presence is most necessary. On its sublime level, 17 is enlightenment. Blessings. Seeing angel number 1017. Let me click on my air conditioner, sorry. Seeing angel number 1017. When you're being looked at by your guardian angels and when they use their signs to send you messages, why should you dismiss their messages and go the other way? Their help and assistance is always useful. So anytime an angel number comes into your life, open your heart to its message and apply it on your life. Guardian angels don't come into our world often. Therefore, their assistance in our life is therefore more valuable than we think. Keep your mind positive and open your heart to the new adventures that are coming your way, because you never know where this road can lead you. perhaps even to a better place than you could ever imagine for yourself to be at. And that's the end of that one. 1017, my mom's birthday. Number constantly repeats itself in my life. A couple of years ago, I was reconnected. And when I visited this person, I was astonished when I walked up to their apartment door and their apartment number was 1017. I was like, yo, really? Like, so I had to go in and, look up angel number 1017 to see what it meant. And I read all of this of what I read to you now. And it was like, wow, just wow, that's so amazing. You know what I'm saying? It was really cool. And it told me, after I looked up the definition, it told me that I was gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything, what I was doing was the right moves. My path was clearly laid out. My journey was laid out already for me. It was divinely orchestrated already for me. So there was nothing that I need to worry about. And instead of worrying, I was compelled to embrace what angel number 1017 represented. And I felt like sharing this angel number 1017. I don't memorize what these angel numbers are. I just know that when I see numbers repeat in my life throughout my day, throughout, everything that I'm doing throughout the day, I see these numbers repeat. Number 1017 is one. An example of another one is 1111, 222, 919. I've shared some angel numbers in the past, and I wanted to get back to doing this because I was told that by a couple of people that they really enjoyed when I shared this, and they were wanting, more of this. So I thought I'd jump on and share, what 1017, angel number 1017 is. I just looked it up again for the first time in the past couple of years. It's been a couple of years since I pulled it up, and just being able to pull it up and read it to you guys while I'm rereading it for myself. It just further goes to show me that everything is still in the exact order it needs to be in, and for me to continue on with certainty, knowing with certainty that my journey is not in vain, and that no matter what, I'm divinely protected. 1017 is a really, like, one of my more favorite angel numbers that appears to me, because of this significance it has had in my life. As you heard, that I was reading, and it was talking about people born on the 17th, on day 17, and that's my mom. My mom was born on the 17th, actually 1017. So my mom is a very, very special priceless human being in my life. It's really cool how angel number 1017 presents itself throughout my journey. And I'm just, sitting here soaking up, not sitting here, laying here, soaking up all of what I just read, just reabsorbing, and centering myself with the energy of the universe and connecting to it and trusting that source will continue to provide, and I have nothing to fear. And I'm just really excited. So 1017, got some things going on Saturday. I'm gonna get it knocked out, and I might be back to let y'all know how things went. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Angel number 1017. It's been about 22 minutes now, but there you go. Angel number 1017. I'll pick another angel number and do another video soon for y'all. I hope you enjoyed it. Mai-Ling, Lem, Pretty Flower 2618. I am signing out. Peace.